Hi, this is Mike Stern, and for this second lesson, I wanted to talk about something that I do a lot, which is transcribing other instruments other than the guitar. I've been doing that for years, and I transcribe a lot. My first transcriptions were of other guitar players, and then I kind of moved on and got into different instruments. I still transcribe some other guitar players too, but more often than not, it's different instruments: saxophone, trumpet, and piano some. And it kind of, for me, gave me different ideas that I could incorporate in my soloing, you know. And I always like to sound kind of more vocal anyway. Sometimes I use a little bit of a chorus sound and a stereo sound, you know, 2 amps, and a little bit of delay. Today I'm just using 1 amp. And it's, but I kind of still like a legato kind of sound. I kind of pick light, and it gives it kind of more of a what I get inspired by. I think whenever anybody uses their own whatever sound they kind of choose, it should be something that just inspires them. So there's really no rules in terms of that. But I've always been after a kind of a horn-like or singing sound, and I love some of the ideas that horn players come up with. The horn line that I wanted to mention is actually, I transcribed it from a Michael Brecker solo, and he did something like this. So this is this idea from Michael Brecker. It's C, E flat, D, F, D flat, E flat, and E flat, G flat. He does these two going up, bo, ba, bo, ba, and then he brings this one down, and then that one goes up. They're just minor thirds, but instead of going, which you could do, he goes. So I thought that's a cool lick. It was just a cool kind of idea. And occasionally when I'm transcribing, although I try to avoid licks, I grab some of them that are just really cool. It's kind of like if you read a really cool book and you say, geez, I want to remember how the author said that little quote in there. So you come away with your own ideas from the book, and you also come away with some of their ideas verbatim, but you want to avoid too many of quotes because you'll just sound like you're reciting somebody else's stuff, which is not a good idea. But I also did this fingering. Because it seemed better. And then I moved it up chromatically.